powerups are here. Pausing for hats.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. Welcome in, Siren Cat. How's it going? Doing well. Background music goes hard right now. Good. Good. Well, happy Tuesday. Welcome in, Guts. Welcome. How's it going? The Dum Dum strikes again. It does indeed. Happy Tuesday. It's been a day. It's been a day full of ups and downs. Doing all right, doing all right. Yeah, today I had my interview for the second place. Interview went fine, but they're not hiring, so it doesn't matter how the interview went. So, I mean, it's like, okay, cool, I guess, interview. Basically, it was just with a recruiter, just to like, they're just, you know, checking out who's available, making notes of people when they get work, maybe in a couple of months' time, of, you know, if they're available, then they reach out or stuff. But right now they have no work, so I guess. Sure. I did hear back, though, from the first place they interviewed, sort of. They're still in the process of doing the first round of interviews. So that's good. That means, you know, I'm still, you know, a runner for potentially, you know, getting the job. As in, I'm not, like, out of the pool yet. But that does also mean that it's taking longer than they expect, which means there's more applicants than they expected, which means I have more competition than I would like. So that's bad. It's great that I'm still in the running, but I don't like more competition. Hopefully it'll be fine. Hopefully it'll be fine. And then I found out that the freaking my PR application is yet again taking longer still. When I applied, their ETA was 47 days, then went to 72 days, now to 77 days. So they literally added an extra month for their ETA now to completion. I don't know what's going on there, but I don't like it. So now the ETA is like in a month, assuming that it doesn't keep going higher, because a week went by and the ETA kind of went up by a week. So it's like they didn't get through anyone. So, oh boy. bit nerve-wracking. Is it viable to use my channel as a portfolio? What do you mean? Hey, Solutions! And thanks so much for the 15 bits. Sorry about work issues, man. Hang in there. You'll find something. Yeah, oh, good. I'll find something. Time, you know, over time, I'll find something. Hopefully. That or I need to blow up. Well, no. See, I can't blow up yet because I have no, like, if I blew up tomorrow, I don't have things in place to deal with blowing up. You know, OnlyFans? No. They see something until this game breaks out. It's gonna be huge. I mean, yeah, that's a while though. Quite a while. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on today with me. I said blow very slowly though. Did I? I wasn't even paying attention. I'm like half there, I guess. I'm speaking, but the brain isn't processing anything. You know, it's like, it's empty. There's a disconnect right now. That's how I usually am. You know, I just say things, and then my brain is like, yeah, that was fine. That was fine. Yeah, correct that. Yeah, that was fine. Oh, you really should not have said that. Please fix it. You know, it's like, speak first, think later. It's not a good order of operation. You should do think first, speak later, but not always. Hello, Enrique. Welcome in. What am I creating? I'm currently working on my game. Just getting started working again. Here, I'll pull up a little our little prototype here. Basically, it is like a Binding of Isaac roguelike with Dead Cells elements, I guess some Hades elements, things of that nature. You can get power-ups, and you can start in a level, and you gotta go to the boss and beat him to progress to the next level. Here's like a bunch of the power-ups that I have. So like I can give, this is my debug screen, so I can just give myself a bunch of power-ups. If I want some damage boost, the cleave, you know, good stuff. Oh, got mini black hole with some melee. StarCraft, not at all like StarCraft. StarCraft is a real-time strategy. This is very much a oh great. Oh nope, we got the witch here. Where is she? Say witch. Oh, there she is. Ah, you can dash through that. Because you can dash up ramps, you can also dash over that. I didn't think about that part. That makes sense. Are there plans for fancy colored lights? In what sense? Like in the environments? Like later on? I mean, sure. I mean, you can absolutely just go to a different area. You don't have to follow the rooms, but then once you're in the room, then you're stuck in the room until you kill all the enemies. So you're not required to follow the doors or the layout. Anyway, so today, let's go to here. We're finishing up this guy. So we had him. He now does the little pull in, so he brings you in. But I also want to do when he roars, I want to like if I have other enemies nearby, I want them to get a buff. Like become enraged in a sense for some time. I think that could be cool. Should I work on making the doors unlock message something that doesn't block 30% of the GUI? I mean, I can move that. That's not hard. That takes 10 seconds. It's just not something I care about right now. That's not a priority. I'd rather get the rest of the game going. That was like a quick thing I threw together. Just to make sure. And when the doors are unlocked, it's like, okay, cool. If I go to the next room, it goes away automatically. So, not a priority for me. So, okay. So, for this guy, right now, he will pull in even allies, and I don't know if I want him to pull in allies. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna check if it's player controlled. So basically, it only will work on the player. In which case I can cast. I'll still cast 2 DP action character. So that way it won't pull. He won't pull in other allies of his. And then off of false, I can do something else. Thank you, Enrique. You didn't say GUI? What? You didn't just say GUI? Yeah. GUI. A GUI. That's what people call it. That's what you say. I don't... No one says GUI. What? You pronounce GUI as GUI? Yeah. I don't understand the problem. I don't understand the problem. You never heard someone call you a GUI? Yeah, no one says GUI. People just call it GUI. How do you say guitar or guide? That's not GUI. You don't pronounce it GI. It's an acronym, sure. A lot of things are acronyms and you just read it. Here. How do people say GUI? You can pronounce it whichever way you fancy. GUI, G-U-E, G-U-E. Like the first one, literally the first example for how do you say GUI is GUI. It's the first example of how do you pronounce it. I know it's off Reddit, but that's not the point. What? All those are no. Just because they're incorrect where you are doesn't mean it's incorrect in general. What? You can refuse whatever you want, but that doesn't change how people call it. Hold on. Can I? Is there a? Yeah, hold on. Here's a text to speech one, and okay, this text to speech online. It's going to use a British language. Okay, what does it say?
Gooey. Gooey. Gooey.
Everyone heard that? Gooey. Okay. Do you want a different one? Is there a different English one? No, it's the only English one. It's the British and American English. Okay,
Gooey.
So again, you can say it's wrong all you want. That doesn't change the fact that you're the one that's wrong. Okay, so we have the pull-in that we created last time. Different level when Unity takes like 10 minutes to import stuff. I mean, it depends on what you're importing, right? Okay, we need a buff for so what I need to do is create probably an interface and use it to color correct and do other things on enemies. So go to interfaces, combat. I'll call this enrage. Or do we want to make it a... No, instead of this... You got the perfect fix for this Unity issues? Use Unreal? Nice. English is a wrong language? No, English is a language. Period. End of whatever. English is just a language. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't even need this cast. I can get component by class. AC abilities. And then do this. I don't need this cast. No cast needed. There you go. Much better. Okay. I want to go to AC abilities. So should I grab this? Check if it's one of these. It's not dead. I could probably grab. Hold on. Duplicate this. And rage. And rage is going to be a little different because it's on off. No, I'll do it slightly differently. So make a new. I'm going to need a timer, so I'm going to do this in the event graph. Close like a bunch of this stuff. There you go. Okay. Let's look good here. Custom event. Enrage. Okay. So what we need to do is when he roars, we want him to enrage, which involves them I want to change their color or tint their color of the sprite. And let's start with that. Let's start with just tinting the color to see if it works. Get sprite. Okay, sprite color. Sets data, set custom data, or custom primitive data. We want vector 3, I believe. Can I add here? Probably not, right? Oh, wait, you can? Split. Oh, very nice. So we take their color, in case it was already been modified by something. And then I want to add, like, a little bit of red. Like, 0.5 red. And the only thing I need to check is if I'm getting the right color. Custom. There it is. So I'm going to need to modify... Oh. I need to modify 2. Here. Oh, it's not that I need to add, I need to subtract. There. Index here, instead of add, let's do subtract. .5. Okay. So when we do this, theory, they should become raged, and then what I need to do is actually store this sprite color. So promote to a variable. Original sprite color. And now we can do a delay. Do a triggerable delay, just in case. Of 5 seconds. Just a quick test. And then we reset this again. And we set it to be original sprite. So it should tint them, and after 5 seconds, it should untint. Theoretically, I'm assuming that this is all being done correctly, which, you know, is always up in there. Okay, so let's bring in some enemies. No, but I'm going to like. Okay. Why are there so many elites? No, I need all of them to not be elite. Okay, thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, I should have just... Okay. I think the solution is... I think if I wait here for like 15-20 seconds, I think the cooldown will still be going. Like the first time to enter it. But then I just don't have to have them chasing me as much. Oh no, he got wind of me. Okay. Okay. Oh. I'm dumb. Because I didn't actually tell it to do anything. Okay, so when it's not the player, get component by class, and enrage. Can't believe it. I didn't hook it up. Of course, it's not going to do anything. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna hide right here. Just gonna give it a little more time, and then after 20 seconds, I can run in front of him, and theoretically he'll pull me in, and then they should all turn slightly red for 5 seconds. Okay. Oh, yep, that guy did. Okay, so we want a bigger range, is what I'm saying. So instead of 1,000, let's do like 5,000. 5,000 range, radius here, also 5,000. And so why is he oh, does he not have the boss tag? He might not have the boss tag. That's the thing. I can give him the character tags. I haven't done that yet. How are you guys doing today? What have you guys been up to? Hopefully good things. I actually played one more round of Hades today. Earlier. I'm like, I kind of want to play a bit. Oh, I see what the problem is. We're doing a sphere trace by channel, not a multi-sphere trace. So we need to do a multi-sphere trace. Multi-sphere trace by channel. Yeah, that makes sense. Do a character, ignore self. So this is the same. Assuming it hits something, then we'll do a for each loop. Over. This goes here. What is this? So, okay. That's good. Been exploring Ultradynamic Sky? Oh, nice. Have you gotten it then? You do the whole day to clean the house? Oh man, I gotta do that. I've been putting it off for way too long. Went to the gym and got back to cook dinner. Let's finish everything half an hour before the stream, so freaking tired. Hey, I mean, that's a very productive day, so you know what? It's okay being tired. You've been having a very productive day. You know, relax. Enjoy yourself. You earned it. You've definitely earned it. And I'm gonna do a little duration on this because I want to see what the actual range is. Come on, give me no elites. There we go. You do the weather part of it. It's cool. A little effort. Snow can build up on character, drip water. Yeah, I saw. I was doing a. I did a call with someone a while back. And they were showing me the Ultradynamic Sky has like built-in functionality, like functions that you can use to like create, basically automatically mask snow and things of that nature where it would build up. And then you just need to create the material that it swaps to, like for those areas. But it creates the masks for you, which is freaking amazing. Why did nobody get? What? What happened? Oh, radius. Yeah. Yeah, it helps when you have a radius. You're gonna work on a personal project right now? Nice. What kind? An Unreal YouTube that you watch sometimes released a plugin called Easy Snow. It looks fantastic. Very cool. It's worth way more than he's charging for it. I think you got for 24 bucks when you got $24 for Ultra Dynamic Sky. The heck is it calls these days? Let's see. Oh, Ultra Dynamic Sky is only 40 bucks. That's, yeah, that's relatively cheap considering what you're getting. That's actually really surprising. Yeah. Great plugin. Good price. Yeah. Ah, look at that. So they have become red and I got pulled in. Okay. So now we can do some fun stuff. Now that we know it works. So... Hey, Wesley. Welcome in.
Wesley Duncan says, Happy Tuesday.
There you go. I modified it to now have the person's name.
That's up here.
And that's time. So before, when you guys were cheering, it wouldn't say that you who was cheering. Now it does. Yep.
Solution says, at break, what's in the cup today?
Cup? It's not a cup. It's a container of mysteries. Very big mysteries. Yeah, but today I'm basically drinking some dry cleaning fluid. I've been needing to dry clean one of my old jackets. Haven't gotten around to it. And, you know, I figured, you know, why don't you get some of that dry cleaning stuff? Good for cleaning. So, clean me out on the inside. That seems like a good idea. So, I grabbed some. And, I mean, the technical name for it is, perchlorothione. Or, yeah, perchlorothione? Perchlorothione? It's dry cleaning fluid. I cannot say that the name, the proper technical science name. Jeez, why are they always so difficult? Yeah, it's a trick in the dry cleaning fluid is wet. Yeah. Why is it a liquid? The whole point of dry cleaning is it's not wet, right? It's dry, but no. It's not quite hit. It's all a mystery. It's all a mystery. But we now have our enrage, so we can do some fun stuff here. So when we enrage, we now they become red. I also need to ooh. I need to make a note of the player if the player is there. Oh, you know what I can do? I know how to do this. Get AIC enemy base. Get attack target. And that's where we're going to passing through. Just an actor. So we need an actor input. Basically, what we're doing is when he does the roar, even if you have enemies around that don't realize you're there for some reason, like maybe they're looking the other way, you haven't engaged them yet, you haven't hit anything, but he does the roar, everyone should realize who you are and also then immediately get it, aggro on you. So now we can just take this, pipe it through. Okay, what I'm gonna do though is do a little sequence down here. This is color change on enrage. I guess I don't need to say on enrage. It's all gonna be color change. Second. Oh, okay. Then we're gonna need. I'm gonna take this retriggable. Oh, the retriggable delay could stay here. I might need to make a timer. We'll see. Actually, we can put this after. We can put this after. This could go down here because this triggers right away. Ooh, wait. This would be bad to re-trigger because we don't want to re-trigger this because that means, right, we've modified the sprite color, and if we re-trigger it, it'll grab this modified sprite color and once again modify it, and we don't want to modify it a second time. So let's get a gameplay tag going. Mia status. Check hashtag. Let's get a new status, I believe it is. Yeah, status. Status dot enraged. So basically, if we're not enraged, I'll do actually a non here. So if we're not enraged, we'll continue on and we'll do this entire sequence. But if we are enraged, then we'll just reset this retriggable delay that resets everything. And that should take care of what we need. Yep. Okay. So we have this, but now, right, we need to utilize this attack target. So what we can do is get the character ref, get AIC controller. Oh, no. Oh, do I have... I don't have a reference to it. I have this, but this is no... It just gets me the same thing as am I using this anywhere? Because it's pointless. This might break things. Oh. Yep. I'm using it here. Okay, fine. We'll keep it for now. It's just an easier cast node, effectively. For the time being, it's just a simpler cast node. Okay, so we have this. Then we can do set state as attacking. And we can set this as the attack target. So basically, they'll immediately aggro on me, which is great. If they weren't already. And then I want to increase the damage that they do. Let's go to our damage calculations. Combined damage. So it's going to be a more damage, I think. So here we can do add pin. Here it's going to be if we're enraged. And if we're enraged, we're going to do 20% more damage. It's for the enemies. So that means if they're elite, they're going to do 50% more. And if it's an elite that gets enraged, it's 50% and 70%. It's all additive here. So it's not as big of an upgrade from 100 to 120. So that's 20%. This is like 15-ish percent only boost effectively. Okay, so it says attacking. We need to add the gameplay tag to him. Put it here. Okay. So this is now... so we're going to be attacking, we're going to be enraged, which is going to increase our damage, and so here, after we reset, we want to remove gameplay tag. Enraged. So this should now make it so the enemies hit harder. Okay, let's let's see if it works, huh? This should well work. Should all work. Reset enrage. And this is set attacking and okay. Let's try it. Yeah. Okay. So give it a 20 seconds, and then we go in, and we test it. 20 seconds, which means when he sees me, should aggro, and then they immediately got aggro on me, and if I hits me, he is doing 12 damage, which is 20% more. Fantastic. After 5 seconds, he's now no longer doing extra damage. Yep, and they were doing the correct amount of damage after. Sweet! Look at that. So, instead of 5 seconds, I think let's do 10 seconds. A 10-second enrage. He can do it every 20 seconds, though. So, maybe 5 seconds is fine. I think 5 seconds is fine. He pulls you, so pulls everyone in. Oh, not everyone. Pulls you in. Enemies get enraged and be able to do more damage. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then good luck to you. And then good luck to you. And this should always be valid because he cannot do this attack if he doesn't have a target. So this should always be fine. Yep. Okay, I want to modify... Yesterday I want to modify this. This launch. So we have this gravity launch. I see abilities. I have it other places, don't I? I need this from, I think, the projectile. Oh, no, it's not the projectile. It's the abilities. It's the gravity pull. It's from here that we're getting it. So that is activated from the projectile. I want to basically combine the two. Right now I've separated them out because of for testing, but now it's all working and everything. I want to recombine them. Projectile base. This here. So before we were getting just the source. So I have the sphere radius and all that. I think what I can do is have it be like a check that if it's valid or not. So okay, what if we did this gravity launch? Is valid. If it's valid, we continue on. If it's not valid, Gravity launch from character then. Put you over. Put you up here. And then I can pipe in character or sure, let's call it character source for now. And pipe all these in. That's fine, that's fine. And so now this should be invalid. If I go to Steel Claw, I can do just do the gravity launch. Source character, and then here I can do 5,000. View. And our AC abilities, this gravity launch from character. I can't private functions. What's the difference? Let's find the differences here. This is different. It's the push away versus the push away. Is there any other differences? I think there is, right? Now this is the same. Oh, the sphere radius one is different. Okay, you know what? In that case, instead of this, I'm going to, instead of doing it is valid here, I'm going to do it is valid for a bool. Promote to a local variable. Valid source. And I'm going to do a branch of it. If it's valid, it's going to do this. Actually, I don't even need to do that. It's going to just do this no matter what. And now, this is the same. Now, I'm going to do a select float here. If it's a valid source, we're using the sphere radius. If it is not a valid source, we're getting the radius input. Select here. Is it a valid source? If it is, true. Is this? If it's not, it's called get pushback. Okay. And so the radius and then the character source. We also need to do a select here. These guys. On you, we need to do it's valid. Source, if it's not. Character source. Where else am I using the source? Character ref. Here. It's not the cleanest thing, but it should work now. And should be able to get rid of that. It throw no errors, which is good. Basically, if something's plugged into this, it should work fine. Nothing's plugged into here. Actually, it's not a valid source. It's a gravity object. And instead of source here, I'm going to call this gravity object and other actor. Yeah, of course things are going to be renamed then. Get other actor. I still don't know why Unreal just breaks when you rename things like this. Because it knows what the links are. So I don't know why it's like, oh yeah, you renamed it. So I don't know what you want anymore. Okay. It kind of makes sense. It's like renaming variables C++ in a way, I guess. But yeah, if you rename a variable, it all auto updates. So why is it I can rename variables and it all detects fine, but I can't do it when there's an input? It knew what it was called. It knows I renamed it, so it knows the link. Otherwise, it wouldn't have worked to begin with. So just rename all the copies like you would any rate. If I rename a variable, if I rename this gravity object right now to using gravity object, right? All my stuff is renamed using. It doesn't do it when it's an input. I don't see why. It clearly understands. So, yeah. Yeah, maybe from C++ it makes sense, but at least from a point of view of blueprints on how things work here, it doesn't make sense very much. So, they already made a lot of changes. I think this is will be a good one to introduce. Oh, and because things were named the same, get gravity object. This is why I made sure to call it something different, so it's no longer confused. There we go. Okay. There we go. So theoretically, now things should all work, and we now have eliminated the need for that extra. Oh yeah, just finally give him his tags. Tags. You're not a shark, so let's add character enemy. Steel Claw. And your boss. So now he will no longer become an elite. The other ones can be an elite, so that's fine. We'll also see how it works in terms of their color right now. Oh, yep, that all worked fine. Yeah, after 5 seconds, it's back. I feel like, yeah, 5 seconds doesn't seem like enough time. Also, access done trying to gravity object. Did I miss one? I don't see any problems here. If using gravity object is valid, this is valid. True. True. Gravity object. True. Yeah. True. This should all work. Where was the problem? Hey, Novacon, welcome in. Share an idea with you when spawning static meshes from PCG spline after the landscape is modified. Spawning static meshes from the PCG spline after landscapes. I mean, after you just create a PCG setup and you just run it. Landscape then doesn't matter, right? You just you do the landscape one and then you do whatever you want. Yeah, they're not connected at all then. Okay. Unless I'm misunderstanding. Nope, ads.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Thanks so much for the 25-bit solutions. I really appreciate it. Static meshes spawn underneath the landscape after it gets raised higher. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's not something I've experienced with. I haven't tested that. It's possible that it's ignoring it, and it's only looking at the actual landscape information, not the deformed one. That's very possible. Yeah, I've not looked into that at all. Yeah, that's something you need to like try out and see what works. It's possible you need to do some kind of traces instead. You can do like a custom graph and do a line trace and see if and yeah, do custom traces for each point and then place it based on that. But you need to make a custom node for that. That's where I'd look if it's ignoring the landscape patches, which is very possible. Yeah, because it's deforming it, but doesn't. It's deforming it visually, but maybe under the hood it's not. I think in terms of PCG is concerned. Because I don't know the order of operations, how it is under the hood. Okay. The finished. So, this is now all working. Actually, we did have that one error. So let's see one more time to see if the error persists. One more time. It seems like everything should be correct. Okay. What happened here? I saw a little icon come up here. Access done trying to read property gravity object. Should not be getting. Oh, is. Okay, how about this? Is valid. No. We did this. Using gravity object true and using gravity object false. Okay. How about that? You gonna complain now? Is that the problem? I think hopefully that was the problem. Also, that elite skeleton is bigger than the freaking boss. Maybe I changed the scale of the elites. The elites are a little large. What happened to your special? Excuse me, special? He's too aggressive. Okay, can you, please? Okay. Jerk! Okay. Now. Okay. Holds me in. All's aggroed. Oh, these guys. Where's the problem? So it wasn't the problem here. This wasn't the problem. I'm gonna just recreate this just to see if there's any problems with it. It's all untrue. This is untrue. This is untrue. This is untrue. This is all untrue. Character reference. Character reference. I don't have any other place for it. Maybe the problem was here because this was going through something. Maybe it was bugged out. But the other thing is, why did the color get reset on those guys? Go to AC abilities. Then graph here. Oh, it's get sprite color. When I should be get custom primitive data for get custom primitive data vector. I can only set. I can get custom primitive data index. Why can I only set? Why can I get? I get the index. I don't want the index. So that's why. This is wrong. Why can I E5 get custom diff data value? Do not do context. Get custom primitive. No. I get the index. That's a problem. That's a problem. Why can we not get it? It's very rare to not be able to get a value, but you can set the value. Set the default one. Yeah. I can set it, but I cannot get it. That is so stupid. Okay. So I can grab the tag and do it by that. Let's get the elite one. Then graph. This is the value. Okay. Copy you. Here's what we do. Here. We do a little switch. So check has tag. So we're gonna see if they're an elite. If they're not an elite, it's gonna get reset back to white, which is the original color. If it is an elite, then I'm going to reset it back to that original red color that it had. And that should work. Go, let's try it. Let's try it. Also, it's interesting. This is 0.3, but I'm subtracting 0.5, and it's fine with it. Also, let's change the scale while we're here. Oh, it's 1.5 scale. Let's do like 1.25. 25% bigger scale. It just looks considerably bigger. I guess it's only 50% bigger. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we have an elite. Perfect. Give it a whirl. Okay, 5 more seconds. And let's go. Okay, so their color is there. And after 5 seconds, yeah! Okay. Looks good. So their color now, you know, stays. This is still throwing errors, though. Why is this the one that's throwing errors, though? Like, it all works. It doesn't have any problems working. I wonder if the first time it runs, the character isn't validated yet? Well, no, it only should run once. Here, I'll do a little print string. It should only run once. And basically, it just needs to check if this is true or false. Or not say if it's true or false. If, let's print out this. If this is valid or not valid. And that's what it says this variable to. If it's not valid, then we just set it to false and we just continue on. We're not doing anything with this gravity object, and it's complaining about it. Yeah, it's not valid, and that's true. Why can I not search? Okay. Gravity object. There's a gravity object here being validated. And we're setting it as a bool. And here we're using it when this bool is true, as in it is valid. Here we're only using when the bool is true, which is valid. Here we're using it when pick A when it's true, when it's valid. Again, when it's true and it's valid. So it's really bizarre. It should be only being used when it's valid. So what's the problem? It's always valid. Or sorry, it's always invalid, and so it shouldn't be using it. So why is it trying to use it? It said false, which is correct. Okay, let's dissect where this is coming from, okay? I'm going to just say push back here. I'm just gonna bypass these switches, and I'm just gonna plug in my the correct thing into all of these 3 locations. Okay, so now it shouldn't matter what's happening here. Yeah, so let's see if it still complains. Hopefully it doesn't. There's now 3 locations where we've just bypassed that variable entirely, effectively. So, you know, the blueprints that you're using select like that doesn't work. You always have to set up a branch. Okay, no error. Okay, no error. So, plug the U in. Gonna do one at a time. See which one is the problem, troublemaker. Let's find out where the troublemaker is. You know, it's fine. One other thing I need to try is refreshing the node. Sometimes nodes become stupid. And yeah, we're fine here. If I hit escape, okay, we're still fine. Yep. We'll do it here. And refresh notes. Okay, just in case. We plugged in one more thing. Let's see. Yeah, real bizarre. Because, yeah, if it's false, we want to just do the false thing. Okay. Looks good. Okay, so here's where the problem is. And just to confirm that this is the problem one, okay? I'll reconnect this one and check. And if this is fine, then we know it's definitely only here. This is the problem area. Which is fine. Okay. Good. Triggered. Ah, okay. So both of these locations. So it's here and here that it doesn't like. This is fine. This select is fine. This is not. Really weird. Okay. Let's do a select. Regular select. True. So instead of a select float, it is now just a select. This is what this is. This is just select. These are, this is also select though. So let's see if that fixed it. I'll replug in this directly. Again, this should have no impact. But at the beginning, this should never have had an error to begin with. So, really bizarre. You know, when I was planning, figuring out what I'm doing today, this was not one of the things that was on my list. But isn't that always the case? It's always something small and stupid that causes the biggest issues, as always. Okay. It's good. Why is it trying to get gravity object? Why is it trying to do this? Because it's doing it successfully. Right? It's pulling this radius successfully. This has 0 radius. This would have failed. This wouldn't have pulled me in successfully if this wasn't grabbing the right information, but it is. Okay. Is the Legacy Troll trying to grab both values? Yeah, it shouldn't be. Here's what we can do then. From here, if it's valid, okay, get let's do this. Get the sphere radius. I want to local variable, local sphere radius. And here, I'm also going to promote it to a, actually, I don't want to do that. That's fine. We'll just promote this to a local variable. Or to local variable. Local gravity object. Okay. And then whether it's true or false, it doesn't matter. It just continues through. So now, instead of gravity object, we're just going to use local gravity object. Just let's see if that makes any difference. This wasn't a problem either. Right here was not a problem. Because this never complained. It's only this one and this one that complained. There's one thing that I always found weird with how blueprints work. In C++, if you have the same logic, it will work. I'm assuming blueprints is trying to grab this and store both values before passing it. It shouldn't be, though. That's not how blueprints work, typically. It's only supposed to do... It's effectively a selector. It's a branch. This is working as a branch. It's just, instead of outputs being A or B, this is inputs being A or B. This is effectively a branch. So I could try using a switch node instead of select node, just to see if it'll work or makes any difference. You just come across this issue a lot? Oh, interesting. If this doesn't fix it, I'm going to try a switch node instead of a select node. See if that makes a difference. Real bizarre. Real bizarre. Yep. Triggered. Still access none. Okay. Okay, so switch. Not switch. Can I do a switch? Oh, I need to switch on something. Can I switch on bool? No, I can't do switch. And select node itself stores all the values when it, but it still executes the correct thing. So that's the odd thing. Okay, well, you know what? I didn't want to do this, but I guess I will do this. I didn't want to do this, but I will do this. If it is valid, we go through here, we do this. Yeah, we do this. And if it's not valid, we do this. So on the valid one, we're grabbing the gravity object. Sphere radius. Gravity object. This just makes it bigger and bulkier, but I mean, if it's gonna work, then whatever. Yep, let's do all that. And on this one, it's the opposite, so it's the other actor. Radius. Other actor. Pushback. Okay. No more select nodes. Better damn work. Better not complain. I don't know. I've never had problems with a select node before. This is odd. Real odd. Okay. It looks good, but what is this thing? Okay. No error. No error. Fantastic. Oh, is it this? Is it the radius? Because I do have this for duration still. Okay. Let's promote this to a variable. Roar. Special radius. So I don't have to modify in two places. Just modify the variable. Okay. Yay. It's fixed. I hate that this is how I had to do it. But it's fixed. I don't like this. I really don't like this. I should have been able to... You know what? One last... Okay, there's one last switch I can try. Okay? Just to eliminate at least some. Thank you so much for the 25-bit solutions. Oh, ads time.
Here. Pausing for ads.
Thank you for another 25 bits. No ads. Yep. Good old ads. So I'm going to try after the ads to do the switch here. And that way I can at least cut out like this section and just type that in. Hopefully. So it's just less select nodes. It's just one at the end. Hopefully that'll just work. Because again, I'm just trying to minimize the amount of extra nodes I have for no reason. There's no reason for them. So we'll see if that is successful or not. But that will give us basically the melee and the special for him. And all his other like animations are already done. So theoretically, we could put him in already as level 3, and we might do that as the boss for level 3. Like as a as a version of instead of the dino guy, we'll just modify him, and in the boss room we'll put him and a few allies nearby. And yeah, go from there. Okay, as we're done, so at this end, I'm gonna do a select node here. Okay. Plug in, this is valid. If it is valid, true. If it's not valid, do this one. And now it's not going to do any of this, so let's see if it successfully bypasses this and we can at least clean it up a little bit. That's the hope. Clean it up a little bit. And then tomorrow, because today we'll be working on this guy the entire time, or things related to him. But tomorrow, I think we go and start working on like items, reworking how the items are dropped, how the pickups are dropped, and start implementing the meta progression stuff. Maybe have like create a level that's your start level, and then you just like just walk into an area and then, or pick your weapon, pick your pick your weapon, pick your stuff, and then you go in. Okay, so it should be good. Yeah, now he did this little roar. Access none, trying to read property gravity object 4 times. So now, for some reason, it is doing everything on the select. Or all inputs on the selects. Not even on selects. It's just, yeah, on the selects because it did both. So, yeah, for some reason, I guess when you do a select node, it is literally doing both input computations for some reason. That should not be happening. I see no reason for that to happen. Join my Discord. You're probably going to be working in PCG in the next few weeks. Nice. You have to find a community that has a fair understanding of it. Yeah. Join away. ! Discord or link in the description. So weird. That's not logically correct. Yeah, it's not logically correct. Yeah. I don't know why it's computing anything that's on the incorrect one. Really bizarre. But whatever. You know what? At least it's working. Other object. And this is gravity. Like we're calling it a gravity object, but this is a gravity ability, so it's everything here is a gravity object. But whatever. Okay, this is now looking good. So he has enough now where we can kind of bring him in. So let's do that. Let's go to my levels. Where are the template maps? I rather remove these template maps. I'm not using them. You're still using them? I should be able to delete this. This is the one that's using them. Add to pending deletes. There you go. Fix the redirectors. Delete. There you go. Okay. So we need let's duplicate this room, and this is going to be boss room. Steel claw. So in this room, instead of you, let's grab ourselves like a few extra enemies here. And then we'll grab you. Okay. So when you come in, yeah, there's going to be 4 extra enemies and the big guy himself. So it's going to be a little more of a tough fight, but, you know, good. That's the point. For now, nothing is balanced anyway. So let's save that. And then let's go to our game mode. And here we want total dungeons levels to be 3. And current dungeon level, we want a load level 3. So we need to create a new level now. So let's go to our maps. Level 3. Yep, there we go. I think that's the only place where I need to do this. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so now we need to modify the dungeon. So this is level 3. Let's open it up. 3 is all fine, but boss room, steel claw, build save, and graph level 3. So here, the main path is going to be bigger. So instead of path size of 8, we'll do path size of 9. And then these guys will also increase to 5. This is now 2 to 5. And you know what? Maybe I'll go 10 for this one. Well, it's fine. For now, it's fine. Okay. So we plug you in here. Plug you in here. So now, theoretically, we should be able to go through the entire, all 3 levels, and have it actually spawn all 3 bosses. Okay, so before I load in, I'm going to use the restroom real quick, and then we're going to test it. Make sure that it all loads, and we get all 3 bosses. Be right back. I'm back. Okay. Let's test this. Okay, so I'm just gonna give myself a bunch of power-ups because I just need to get to the next level. So we're just gonna speed run through this. Lifesteal, yep. Some armor. Full siphon seems good. Help us clear faster. A stand, damage boost. Cleave, yep. Crit damage. Double damages glass cannon. Dome shield. Toxic aura. Sure. Oh, I guess if I'm using the orbs, I might as well get the more orbs. Okay. Looks good. So, all our job is to find the boss room. That's all it is. Just gotta find the boss room. Just checking the map. If you spot the boss room, just yell. Sure, it'll be fine. I don't know where she is. Oh, there she is. Darn you, Zorla. I gotta probably tweak that. That seems like way too strong or way too big. Like with not enough. Sorry, there's too much range on it, basically. I saw the boss room in this direction, so I actually died. Despite having all of that stuff, I actually just died. Okay. Just let's just heal up a little bit. Grab another last stand. Just don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. There. Why am I fighting him? That's wrong. That should not be my... I'm level 3. Is using 3 and 3. If I go to dungeon level 1... Oh, I just hit play on dungeon level 3. I didn't press play on dungeon level 1. That was the problem. I literally picked to play on dungeon level 3 and not 1. Yeah, so there's the proper boss. So now let's... Yeah, you don't pick where the bear shows up. The bear shows up when he wants to show up, apparently. Let's get some more speed. Big glass cannon, mini black hole will just make things faster, and toxic. Okay. Okay, looks good. Just jump down through here, and there's the room for the boss. Okay, doors are still locked. Okay, let's go clear. Why is it still going? Okay, that's a bug. Okay, to do. Zorla continues special after death. That should stop when she dies. Okay. Looks good. Boss down. There's the next level. Yeah, let's go find the next boss. Okay, so we're this way, I guess. I should not be spawning like where I have to go upwards. It should only ever go downwards. But clearly something is not working properly. Oh, I see the boss room. Let's go this way. I see it on the map. So this is the one that should be the dino. Okay, good enough. Oh, you know what? I didn't give myself lifesteal. Okay, this is the dino. Here's the dino. It's good. Don't mind me. Just gonna give myself some more health. Okay. It wasn't close at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so now it should load the next level. Yeah, okay. And now, in this level, wherever he is, we should get the bear. Assuming everything, you know, was done correctly. We should see the bear. And just looking out for that boss room now. Where is she? Yeah, I killed her, didn't I? And she kept spawning things. But why is this door being difficult? Excuse me? Why is this door being difficult? Door? What? It is really does not want me to. You know what? Fine. There you go. I don't need to use the door. It's fine. Whatever. No doors needed. Oh, interesting. My health is back to 100. That's a bug. Health doesn't, or max health not retaining between levels. Game says not this way. Yeah, clearly. It's probably right. It's probably not this way. You know, my sense of direction isn't great, but you know, maybe it is. Okay. Yeah, she's dead, but she's still casting. I don't like it. Oh my god. Let's get last stand again, so I don't die. Where's the boss? Is her health like super low? Oh, here's the boss. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, it's the correct boss. Oh, jeez. He just pulls you in. That's awesome. That was awesome. Oh, yeah, that was... he pulled you in like real far away once he noticed you. I like that. Also, that was a notification on my side, not your side. Okay, sweet. So that was a success. Okay, so back to our testing level. So we know that his stuff is working. Now we have some more like abilities for him potentially, right? We have some more attacks. I'd like to at least get a single melee hit on him, not a double. But double melee is like, maybe it's good. It's good to have that. Let me see what other animations we have right now. What I could also introduce... I don't want to do multiple specials for him. Oh, actually, you know what I want to do? I want to make it so it's not a guaranteed timer on the abilities. Because right now, if I open up like his, it doesn't matter which one. It is right now just a cooldown. So I want to make it so there's a chance for it to proc, and then a cooldown check. Do I have... oh, random chance. I already created a random chance thing. So if I made it like 5%, and then a 5-second cooldown. So this should basically almost never proc, and we can just watch it to see if it procs. Just zoom in right there. So every 5 seconds, once he aggroes me. Okay, so it said, so every 5 seconds it checks. Ow. Right? So if I give it now a 25% chance every 5 seconds. Oh, there he goes. There's a success. Yep. And now he's... oh, there's another one. So we can now make it so the specials of enemies, and I need to modify it, potentially happen more often or less often. So I think a 25% chance every 5 seconds is fine. Don't abort anything. Well, if it fails abort self, no, still wants to go through. I think it's this way. Cooldown first, then this. Yeah. So first it checks the cooldown, and if it passes the cooldown, then it does the check. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Yep. Okay. 20%, 25%, honestly, is actually seems like higher than I expected as triggering. Maybe 20%? Nah, 25%. Okay. But that means we can update the other ones as well. I forgot that I created this random chance before. With special, so we'll just put this in for all the special ones. So 25% chance, 5-second cooldown. So it's not always guaranteed. Yours, you have to try ramming attack, which is technically now a special. We could migrate it to a special, but we'll do it later, maybe. You have the teleport as well. So you actually have like 2 sort of specials. But it's fine. Okay. But this also means Zorla now will not immediately kill us right away. Actually, let's go back to Zorla real quick. Let's go range with special. I want to do can't see target, and I want to give it also, because it's just can't see target, I want to give it a range. So let's do is within ideal range, and Actually, Blackboard. On value change, we want to do distance to attack target. We want it to be less or equal to 1,000 units before even the cooldown checks. Because if it's not within that range, then whatever. Yeah, that's what. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a good night's rest. Take care. So now she shouldn't be like way across the room. She still could be a relatively decent distance away from you. 1,000 distance is, you know, relatively far. I can make it a little bit closer. Maybe 750. But 1,000 isn't that big, if I recall correctly. If I do here, so here is the bear. Oh.
Pausing for ads.
Yeah, from the bear to the wall is 1,000 units. Just over 1,000 units. So from the bear to here is basically 1,000 units, which is really close. Let's be honest. Cool. But that's time, which means drink time. We'll say thank goodness I have liquids during the streams, because without them, I don't know how my throat would survive. Thanks so much for the 20 bits. I appreciate it. Although surprisingly, I already drank the entire thing. It's how empty. It's already empty. Okay, but you know, we got it all going. So we've got his stuff. So let's see what his animations are. What animations do we have for him that we might want to use aside from the melee one? Okay. If we see his animations, we have the sniffing one. We have a sprint one. Melee jumps. Yeah, I guess let's do another melee one. Let's do a simple swipe. Just so he's not always double hitting us. You know, that I think that'll be helpful. Because always double hitting us is just very painful. Nice slow attack. Okay. Save as melee one. So technically, it's like I'm nerfing him. If half the time he has a chance to do a single swipe versus a double swipe, right? Technically, it's like a nerf. We won't think of it as a nerf. Just don't think of it as a nerf. That's fine. Excuse me? Oh, there he goes. It wasn't scrolling. I was worried, like, is it a crash? Is it all bad? No, it's fine. Thankfully it's all fine. But I'll be honest, I'm actually very excited to rework the game again. Like with the new item drops that we discussed yesterday. I think it's gonna improve things a lot. I really do. So I definitely look forward to that. Yeah, look at that. Oh, the one red eye just peeking through. Yeah, he has pretty big reach when he like reaches all the way up. Melee and melee one. Okay. Save. You know what? I just realized, and it has taken way too long for me to realize this. If I save the file first, I can see the path right there. So when I'm typing it, I can just refer to the path right there on top. How long have I been doing this again? How long has it been? I lost track of time. But that's why I'm dumb. That's why I'm dumb. Darn it. There's a render going. Darn it. But at least I learned it now. Problem is, I like usually I was always putting this info in and then saving, so that's why I never even bothered looking there. It's not why I didn't bother looking there, but so much easier. Andriel, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Yep, it's still Tuesday. Like it is Tuesday, right? Like, I always forget what day of the week it is these days. You ever have slow pushes to get by chance? I mean, depends if I have a lot of files, yes. If I have a lot of files, or if there's like the size is way too big, it will error out and it'll want me to split the files. So it'll want me to only push like a third of the files first, and then another third, and then another third, for example. I'll need to like split it up. That's happened before. But I haven't had it be slow just randomly. It's always because of file size. But I have gigabit internet. So yeah. You're just getting for work? Yeah, I'm gonna be getting ready for sleep soon. So I imagine you're in somewhere European time zone is my guess. The other side of the world. Hope you have a lovely day at work. Okay. Yeah. Oh, right. It blurs the freaking pixels, so it looks always terrible in this preview. You work at a dance club, 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Never mind. Okay. That is not where I was expecting. Sounds like fun, though. That sounds like fun. 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Man. Me, I guess it's not super late where you have to have like a night shift type. You do the visuals and lighting. Ooh, that's actually really cool. You actually forgot to push the last 3 days worth of work and imported a few models and a few maps. It's going to take a long time. Yeah, it might tell you that at the end that it failed. And if it tells you it failed, it's because you're pushing too much. There's a limit to how much stuff you can push at once on the free branch, I believe. On the paid ones, you can push as much as you want, but on the free one, there's a limit. I still haven't found the limit of the free version of Git, I'll be honest. People said it's 1 gig or something, and then some people said it's 5 gigs, but my project is now over 5 gigs, not including any version control. So I don't know what the actual limitations are on Git. And I have other things that I've uploaded to Git too. It's not even so I have no idea. You got LFS. Use it for a lot more than your games. I think when I was first starting out with Git, I tried setting up LFS, and then I got confused and failed to set it up, I think. And so I just don't do it. LFS is there, so Git has the 100 megabyte per file upload limit, and that gets around that. Is that what it is? Is that what LFS is for? If I understood correctly? I mean, I can always introduce it later. LFS confusing setup at first. Okay, so it's not just me. Good to know. I think it's 2 gigabits? Could be. It could be. I think it usually complains when it's like 100 megs. It's like if you upload over this if you upload this file, then you will not be able to upload any more to this project anymore. Are you okay with this? And I always say no, I'm not okay with this. I do not want to make it so I cannot upload to the project anymore. I mean, I could make it then a new Git, repository or whatever it's called, and then upload to that one, but like, why? That seems silly. I don't want a new one every single time I'm trying to like get things set up. You have to re-upload the entire project every time. Okay. Good. Now let's set up all the animations and stuff. How long is this one? 18 frames. Okay. Okay, split all the stuff. L looks good. Fantastic. There's probably a plugin for a sprite, I'm guessing, that flips the green channel. I should look into that. Like if you're doing normal maps, I'm sure there's probably a plugin that I just flip green channel. Although it's very easy to do in Unreal, and I already have to go into that file to set it to be a normal map, so I guess it doesn't matter. Now that I've thought about it for another 10 seconds, it really doesn't matter much. The one thing that is lost, I feel like, in the sprite, right, is reflections. You don't get reflection in the sprite, but then I think it would be kind of weird to have reflections in a sprite. Like, I think at that point you're like borderlining not looking like a sprite. Might be interesting to like experiment with that though. Make it look like shiny and reflective. See what happens. Okay. All done with that, so let's bring him in. Close all this. Just now get to you, and then here. Melee. Jump. Bring him in. Also, it's really odd. I don't know if you guys noticed. When it creates these flipbooks, it has a double underscore. I don't know why. It's not a big deal. But I've noticed like a while back that when you use it to just create flipbooks, it just puts double underscore. Like double underscore down. It's not a single. Really odd. Not a big deal, but odd. Okay, looks good. Let's do you. Steel Claw, melee. Melee 1. Come. A directional, please. There's a burr. What a good burr. Maybe that's what we called him. I missed out on calling him Steel Burr. That's what I should have called him. Burr. Okay. This is now in, which means we can go to his weapons. Steel Claw. Add another one. You like the name Bear Lesnar? I'm not making the names pop culture references. Not doing it. I don't remember the exact name of the person you're referencing, but I know, like, I've heard the reference. Okay. So he can, like, okay, those all are double attacks. Okay, that was a single attack. He did it. It works. I am very much dead. That double attack is ruthless because it's literally doing 40 damage. So yeah. What I need to, one of the things that we need to start introducing right with the whole rework is more wind up on attacks so you see them coming. So even if he jumps to you, it's fine when he does it. But as long as there's a wind up and you're prepared, you can right as he jumps, you could like dodge away. It's very much needed. Okay, but we now have another attack on him. Fantastic. Is there anything else we want to do him? I don't think there is. least not for now. Okay, so the next big thing, right, that we need to do is the rework. You figured out your problem finally? Oh, congrats. What was the problem? So the rework is we need to kill the item room and make it so every like on game load effectively, it's like a certain amount of rooms are selected, and when you clear them, they drop or give you the item choice. They should drop you an item that when you pick up, you get it, but maybe to begin with, you just get an item choice or something. So, how the hell are we going to do that? Ooh, that's actually going to be a lot harder than I thought, because I just realized that when you load in, all the rooms aren't loaded. All the rooms are not loaded when you load in. So, this is actually a lot more challenging than I thought. So the problem, right, is I want to select a certain amount of random rooms and give those like an item to drop, the cards to drop, where you just get an option of a card, or you get a random card from that room. Because we can also do that. Or maybe like at the beginning of the level, you could pick one, like a random one. And maybe there's an A item room where you pick one, but the other ones are all like, here's a card. But we don't have access to how many rooms there are total and all of them. You follow my video using the actors along a spline to deform the landscape, but when spawning foliage, etc. Ah, okay. Yeah, so what was the solution? Was it using the using the world ray hit query node? And just node, it seemed to snap the plants to the surface of the landscape. Oh, nice. Yeah, so okay. So you didn't need to do a custom trace. Well, that's great. Yeah, the roll array hit query node is really good for that. It's basically a built-in trace functionality. Careful with that, depending on what channel you're selecting. You maybe want to make a custom channel for it, for your landscape. Because remember, if you put stuff on top of it, it will project onto that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Depending on your order of operations, how you have it set up, you might need to do a custom trace channel. Okay, because if you have like a landscape and a house on the landscape, and then you project stuff, it might end up on top of your house or something, and you might not want it on top of your house. So, yep. Or you might want to, you know, then you need to do a custom stuff to remove it. Yeah. But yeah, you got the idea. As for my idea, how the hell am I going to do it? So... Oh, hello, GeForce Game Ready Driver. Thanks for letting me know you're available. Goodbye. Crap. I cannot do a chance. I can't do a chance drop. I need to control how many. I know how many, well, not dynamically. I can manually input how many rooms there are per level. And then control it per level, which is fine. Hold on. If I go to our dungeon here, right? If let's go to our not just close up weapons, close up characters. I want to go to blueprints, mob spawner. So on begin play, here, print string. No, this, no, don't do a print string here. I need to. Let's go to my character. This is gonna be really dirty, but it's fine. Event tick. Get all actors of class. Mob spawner. For each loop. Oh no, I don't need to do for each loop. We can do this here. Let's get the length. Print string length. And then continue on. And because right, if I load in 4 and I can now I have 9. I went through that room and I got 9 now. Okay. I believe there's a way in Dungeon Architect to do this, where you're guaranteed to spawn something, a single one in a room. Hold on. Is it this one? I think this one. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna stop group flow. I think it's under set of key locks. Great treasure rooms. Great treasure room that is attached to the main. No, that's treasure room key lock. We want a treasure room to have the key somewhere in the main path. Create a key lock node and add it at the end shown. Key path, lock path. Key path. Since we want the key to be the main path, so to main lock path, we want the lock treasure path set to treasure. We'll use the theme editor to spawn the key blueprint. Set the marker node to anything you'd like. However, if you need to create a corresponding marker node. So I think that we can reuse the key system for this. Potentially. Let me check these are markers. Because I spawn items. But items are just like per room. I don't want to be per room. And this system, this spawning enemies thing doesn't work for us because it's per room and it's it ignores the size of the room, which is a big deal. So we create placeable markers, yeah. So it's probably going to be the key method. So theoretically, it is possible. Theoretically, it is possible. Oh, that's time.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Yeah, I think we'll try, after the ads are done, I think we'll try using this key method. So thank you so much for the 25 bits. I really appreciate it. I wonder if I can have no lock path. I guess I can make the lock path to be boss, and then it doesn't matter. Theoretically. We'll try this. We'll try it. What is this? Create a placeable marker. Oh yeah, that's whatever. I want to say thank you for the video on how to make the backroom cells. No, no worries. Made a short little 8th level game with your friends. Been quite fun. Oh, nice. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah. Yeah, it came up randomly, like the backrooms thing. It's like you were like, I saw tutorials on like, here's how you make like a backroom style level, and everyone was like manually placing the walls and stuff. And I'm like, I can't be bothered to do that. We have PCG now. Let's make it with PCG. Gotta leave for work now? No worries. Enjoy your day at work. Or night at work. Yeah. Let's try... let's test this. So we'll go to Dungeon Architect. Now we need to modify the dungeon graph. So we can create Cree locks, which is what I want. So I'd want it to be in the main. Lock path main. Can you do lock path boss? Key marker name key. Lock marker name lock. That's fine. So what we can do here now is go to the theme file. Marker node. Key. And let me just grab grab a cube. Yep, let's put a cube in. Just to make sure that it works. Yep, just basic cube. Somewhere it should spawn. We just need to give it placements for spawning. So now, if I go... and I can control how many. Yeah, let's test this. So if I went to my lockout levels, let's go with the let's go in all of these. Yeah, save it all. So and you go to Dungeon Architect, placeable marker, key test. Marker names. Preview sprite. Sure, that's the previous sprite. So we just put one in, and all of these rooms. And theoretically, somewhere in these rooms, this thing should spawn. This is 2x2. It's 4-way, 5-way. So on the bottom. Now, to make it easier on myself, I'm going to increase how many I'm going to try to spawn. And then we have the boss rooms. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is, now that it's on all of these, I'm going to come here. And what if I just have multiple of these? Right. What if I had this many? Will it work? Okay. Let's find out. Let's find out. Do I need like multiple things or not, is basically what I need to know. Dungeon level 1. I should have done a test build. Make sure that this is not going to error out. Hold on. So if we stop it. So if we come here, you, not you. I always forget which one it is. Build. Okay, so it does not like multiple of these. But it can do one? Is that the problem? Cannot find key lock. And marker name? Lock? Oh, it's because I don't have a lock in the level. Is that the problem? It wants a lock in the level. Okay. Because it needs to know where is it locking to. Can I make it to here? Can I just tell it to be to here? Oh, I need to... Oh, you know what? It's probably not this that I need. Delete it. Save. What I didn't do is... After I placed it, I didn't rebuild the cache. So let's try after rebuilding the cache. I might need that lock anyways, but... Still need that lock. Can I find path? Can I find path? Build. Save. Build. Cannot find key lock. Okay, let's remove it from here and let's just put it into like one of these rooms. In here. Sure. Instead of this one, I'll put the lock test. I don't like it. I don't like this. But... I suggest you changed your name. My good sir. Because that's not an okay name. I'll give you a 30-minute timeout for that, but that is not an okay name. Doesn't matter. You do not generalize entire group of people. Build cache. Save. Is it gonna work now? Build. Cannot find key lock. Why can you not find key lock? A lock path also main. There it goes. This is not gonna. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So the problem with this, right, is we need to put the quote-unquote lock in a room, which means, right, that room just requires something to get in, which means it's out of the pool. Uh, if I create spawn items, right? I can specify this, but this doesn't change anything. It still has a minimum and maximum per room. I'm going to chat with the Discord for Dungeon Architect probably and see if there's a way to do what I want. Because basically I want to spawn something in like 3 rooms randomly on anywhere. So basically I want the key system without the lock system. Let me see. Is there if we go back to their info, right? Placeable markers are just spawning everywhere. Yeah, this just shows you how to spawn like enemies. But this spawns them in every room. Yeah, this is all hum. Main path key lock. We'll create another key. The main path. The key would be in the alt path, and the lock would be somewhere in the main path. The key would be in the alt path. Oh yeah, and it locks the main path. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this ain't working. Unless I could have... Unless I could have the key and the lock in the same room. But no, anywhere where the lock is. I mean, maybe. Let's try it. Put the key here. I'm just gonna put the lock also in these. Let's try just putting the lock in all of these. Because it might be fine. Because if it picks just a random one of these rooms as quote-unquote the lock, it's fine. I'll just reorder things. I think. I hope. I really hope. Okay, that's the last one. For the lock, here. I'm gonna put this in here, and I'm gonna change the material override. Make it red. And this one, I'll give a material override. Thank you, green. Okay, so let's rebuild the cache. Close you, close you. Build. Okay, so it successfully built it. Can I have multiple now? Would you let me to have multiple? You will. Okay. So, can we have a lot of these? I don't need this many, but... Can I find key lock? Okay. We'd want, let's try this. 4. Can I find path? Yes, it doesn't like this many. It's fine with 3. Okay. It probably has to do with how many points I have in the main path. But if it's fine with 3, let's see it now with 3. Okay. Maps. Save. Okay. Let's go ahead and just give ourselves a bunch of stuff so we can survive this test. Lifesteal, projectiles. Get a bunch of stuff, last stand, speed boost, damage boost. All looks good. Aura, okay. So let's just run around and see if we can find any of these so-called keys and locks. Effectively, there should be, for my understanding, 3. Why is there no door here? Why is there no door there? Why are the doors being removed? Weird. I have not found a single so-called key. And I've not found a single so-called lock. What I have found are my doors missing. So this doesn't seem like it's working the way I'd want, at least. Yeah, the door's there. That's still a problem, but I need to update to the recent version. Okay, well, crap. Yeah, none of these have a quote-unquote key or a lock, right? Because we specify for it to be the cube, but it has not spawned any of them. So something's up, and my doors are missing. Okay, yeah, I'll need to ping the Discord, and hopefully someone knows a method to this. Do this. Hopefully someone knows a method to do this. Yep, this doesn't work. Boop! That's unfortunate. Okay, we'll plug you back in. And let's remove the remove these guys. It probably doesn't like the fact that they're all in the same room. That the key in the lock is the same room, because they're all called the same thing. And I can make it so they're different names, right? And so like key 1 and lock 1 will never be in the same room, but it's possible they can be in this scenario. And I think it just doesn't understand what to do. It doesn't know. It doesn't get it. Okay. Well. Kill you. Don't need you anymore. Yeah, so this figuring this out effectively is what we need to spawn any kind of items. Well, no, not any, but the random items like at the end. No, we still need to. Oh, no, we can do that. Basically, all we need, right, is to spawn something that, when loaded in, our mob spawner, which is basically it's not really even mob spawner anymore, it's just a room manager, sees that, okay, this is what's going to be spawning there, so don't spawn, like, random items. We already have, like, the cards being spawned there. If it's not there, then go ahead and spawn, like, the random loot. So... Okay. Well, I guess that's for me to hopefully figure out by tomorrow. Because that's the plan for tomorrow, is to get this going. So, yeah. I will be doing that tonight. And tomorrow, hopefully, we'll get the... start the quote-unquote meta progression, as I've learned it's called. And get the item dropping per room and how many we want. That's the goal for tomorrow. And hopefully we'll have a plan for that. So, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I do hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. as always. Hopefully... Oh, there's ads. No ads right now. We're ending. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Take care. Bye-bye.